Ladies, gentlemen, and disappointments. We are coming to you live from the woman caves in New York and Connecticut. My name is Leslie.
And my name is Melissa.
And we are Verbally Disastrous. This podcast is copyrighted through the U.S. Copyright Office as well as the Writers Guild of America. Welcome to the Verbally Disastrous Podcast. I am your host, Leslie M. Jasper. My co-host, who is not in on this episode, her name is Melissa Polito. We're just two motivated career women sharing our random thoughts on topics at hand. For this episode, I'm going to share some upcoming topics of discussion that we will simply digest and hash them out together in the Woman Cave. Melissa and I also discuss topics solo and also have other guests join in. Our goal is to keep politics and religion off the table. No Debbie Downers. Sorry, Debbie. Our mission is to discuss the chosen topics that may be weird or taboo in a fun and lighthearted manner. There is a strong possibility that you will hear cursing and raging profanity. If this is not your thing, we totally understand. For those that are fun and fearless, welcome. Now, let's get to the list. Number 1. We just released the Netflix documentary episode on Lot Lizard, so go check that out. Number 2. The Netflix documentary called Voyeur. Number 3. The Netflix documentary called Rocco. Number 4. The Netflix documentary called Hot Girls Wanted. Number 5, the Amazon Prime video entitled The Ripper. It is the Yorkshire serial killer in England. Number 6, the Netflix documentary Night Stalker. We're going to have my eldest son, Tom, as a guest on that topic. Number 7, the Netflix series Killer Women. Number 8, the Netflix series Unabomber, in his own words. Number 9, Marilyn York's TED Talk on what she learned about fatherhood and divorce. It's on YouTube. Number 10, Cassie J. TED Talk Meeting the Enemy. A feminist learns about the men's rights movement. We are obviously very interested in unique and screwed up people like serial killer documentaries. Number 11, we're going to discuss the Gorilla Glue Woman debacle. Oh, what a nightmare. Is that real? I'm sure we will discuss many current topics and popular trends when they pop up. Number 12, how to understand career women. Number 13, pros versus cons of being a career mom. Number 14, pros versus cons of dating a career woman. Number 15, what is retirement like for a career woman? Number 16, how to avoid domestic violence and or escape it. Number 17, can a relationship be ruined by a woman being too independent? Number 18, the pros versus cons of a woman choosing to not have children. For this, we're going to have Vanessa as our guest. Number 19, the pros versus cons of being a modern independent woman. Number 20, how does a woman become a strong woman? Number 21, to discuss our painting and pour art projects that we do in our spare time. Number 22, to discuss our woodworking projects that we're doing around the house, predominantly Melissa's house. Number 23, discuss our home improvement projects between the two places. Number 24, discuss work, health, and relationship balance. Number 25, what was it like working in New York during 9/11? Number 26, how we both hate the tax man and the DMV. Number 27, what is a feminist? And are we one? Number 28, discuss our 13 or more year close relationship together. 29, we will introduce another close friend, Tara, into the podcast when she has time. Number 30, what is MGTOW? Number 31, what is hypergamy? Number 32, we will probably discuss gold diggers in their natural habitat in the wild. Number 33, the concept of wanting a man versus needing a man. Number 34, how pets are better than humans. Number 35, wonder what life would be like as a housewife. Number 36, kicking the tire, wondering what the joys versus fears of a dependent woman. What would she have? What would it be like? Number 37, we will want to discuss our bucket lists. Now, I'm going to share my solo topics that I will want to discuss. Here they are. Number 1, how to understand women in construction. Last I checked, statistics had us at 6% of the construction workforce. Number 2, secrets to becoming a woman in construction. Number 3, how I became one of the guys on the job. Number 4, what is it like to work in construction as a woman? Number 5, what is it like when your mom is an electrician? I'm going to bring in Tom, my eldest son, and Johnny, my younger son, in as guests to discuss that topic. Number 6, what is it like for Tom to follow his mom's footsteps as an apprentice electrician? Obviously, Tom is going to be the guest on that topic. Number 7, how your reputation is important as a woman on the job. Number 8, why I used to avoid women on job sites early on in my career. Number 9, a pep talk I had given to a young woman being sexually harassed on the job. Number 10, what was it like to walk away from the tools and go into management as a project manager? Number 11, my path to becoming a site safety manager. Number 12, New York City building code sections. I want to do a tutorial on them, and my goal is to make them fun, amusing, and you'll learn something, hopefully. Number 13, tutorials on how to do your own damn electrical work. That could be ceiling fans, switches, receptacles, landscape lighting, you name it. We will discuss. Number 14, working as an essential worker during COVID-19 in New York City. And boy, was that a shit show. Number 15, offer an overview of my book entitled Construction Tales. Actually, the full name is Construction Tales, Volume 1, A Woman's Journey to Become an Electrician. However, if you use the hashtag Construction Tales, it'll pop up. Number 16, let's talk about the carrot that I had in front of me when I had a filmmaker tell me that she was interested in taking Construction Tales and making it a movie. And then it fell on its face. But something good will pop up in the future. No worries. Number 17, my first children's book is entitled Not All Girls Play with Dolls. I'm waiting for the illustrator to finish my illustrations so that I can release it. Number 18, boozing it up on the job back in the day. Boy, we had some fun. Now it's a no-go. Not allowed today in today's construction environment. Number 19, I'm sure I will discuss some of my wildest coworkers. Number 20, life as I know it becoming a homeowner at the age of 20 years old. Boy, I had some challenges ahead of me. Number 21, How did I get my own home improvement projects done solo? Oh, those will be some fun stories. Number 22. How I hung sheetrock on the ceiling by myself. I had built my little sheetrock buddy, and I named him Juan Carlos Santana, and we used to joke around saying it was my boyfriend in the basement waiting for me to do some work, of course. Number 23. I may discuss my time in the military. I was in the Navy, U.S. Navy Seabees, joined when I was 17 years old, and that's how I started my electrical career. Number 24. Johnny's creative mind with his construction tale promo videos that he did when he was a lot younger. They're loaded on my YouTube page. They're rather funny, and he did the creative control behind the little sets, and it was very cute and fun to watch. And number 25. Of course, I will probably share funny stories on both of my sons. I have a treasure trove of straight blackmail. You know what I mean? Well, this concludes my list of topics for now. Of course, Melissa and I would love to hear feedback, lists of topics, what you like, what you don't like. We have, between the two of us, many forms of social media. And we can be reached at our website/blog, which is at www.constructiontales.com. Now, although we have these topics listed, please don't hold them as absolute, because as the program grows, shifts, and evolves, we may fine-tune, change, and throw things in the dumpster. In all sincerity, we thank you for your support and taking the time to stop and listen to us chit-chat back and forth. Thank you, and have a good day. Take care. This wraps up another episode on the Verbally Disastrous Podcast that can be found on over 20 podcast platforms, including Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Deezer, Pandora Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. For more information, head over to our website at www.constructiontales.com. I thank you for listening and have a great day. This podcast is protected through the U.S. Copyright Office as well as the Writers Guild of America.